Good morning, children. Welcome to our next class. In last class, you learned about different cooking methods like steaming, boiling, frying, and grilling. And you also understood which method is good for our health. Definitely, the method which is using less oil is good for our health, that is steaming and boiling. You know that steaming and boiling is good for our health. In today's class, you can do one small activity. So, the method any food item which is made by the safe and the best cooking way, the method which is good for our health, you know very well. So, that method which is good for our health and what food item you are making by using this. So, you write the food item name and note down that food item what you are making and what food ingredients, what all the items needed for cooking that food also you mention in your notebook. And also try to find out from your mother what utensils she is using for cooking that food item. Your favorite food item for making, what method you are using and what utensils your mom is using. You just observe when she is cooking and you ask her and write the names of that utensils what she is using for cooking that favorite food for you. Okay. So in today's class you are learning about cooking appliances. What are the different materials, different utensils and appliances we are using to cook, we are going to see. Now we will see, before that, you understand what the words are coming in this. In this lesson, what are the new words are coming, we'll see first. That is utensils. U-T-E-N-S-I-L-S. Utensils. And the second word is appliances. A-P-P-L-I-A-N-C-E-S. Appliances. Next one is F-O-O-D. Food. P-O-I-S-O-N-I-N-G. Poisoning. Food poisoning. So these are the new words you are going to learn in this block 13 S3 children. You are doing block 13 S3. So what are those utensils and for which method we use that utensil we'll see now. So this is called as wok. W-O-K, wok, or it can also called as kadai. So this is used for deep cooking. For deep frying, your mom will use this wok, right? And also the other utensil is for shallow frying, not deep fry. For little frying we use this called as frying pan. This is frying pan. We use it for shallow frying. This is wok or kadai. We use for deep frying. So you can ask your mother and you observe these two appliances, these two utensils are present in your home or not. Just go through it and try to identify in what way you are using this frying pan. And the next two items are, one is pot, we use for boiling and steaming. This is very deep in shape and flat in shape. So any food item for steaming means you know water we use, and when the vapors comes from water, That vapor we are using and many other items by steaming we are preparing. And it's so good for our health too. And this is pressure cooker. For boiling anything, pressure cooker is better. We can save the fuel like gas we can save by using pressure cookers. So pressure cooker is also deep in shape and flat at the bottom. Pot is also flat at the bottom. Even pressure cooker is also flat at the bottom. And pot is also sound when the food gets cooked in pressure cooker. And some pots are made by stainless steel and some pots are made even by non-stick cookware. Non-stick ware people feel better than the stainless steel. Why? Because non-stick wares is better for we are using only little oil in non-stick cookwares. We can use only little oil so that oil is not needed for cooking in non-stick cookwares. That way people prefer non-stick cookwares, non-stick utensils than the glass one or the stainless steel one. Then why stainless steel is better than the glass? Because the stainless steel can catch the fire, can hold the heat and transfer to the food item what is cooked in that. So the food get cooked quickly in stainless steel utensils. When we use glass utensils, after keeping on the stove, they cannot bear too much of heat and they may break. More than the stainless steel and non-stick cookware, people prefer non-stick cookware utensils. When compared with the stainless steel and glass, people prefer stainless steel utensils for cooking. The only reason is stainless steel gets heat very quickly and they pass that heat to the food which is cooked in that vessel. So this is a pot and this one is pressure cooker. We are using these two as utensils in our kitchen. So you are going to do the activity as I said in the beginning. What food item your favorite food item is and what method you are using to make that and what utensil you are using to make your favorite food. That you need to write in your classwork. That's your homework. That's your activity for this lesson. And now when we see any other, these are appliances which we are using to cook the food. You already learn about baking. How we will bake the food you know very well. So for baking we are using the oven. So this is a oven, microwave this is. So microwave we are using to make the pizzas, cake and for chicken also baking. For baking purpose this microwave we use. So microwave also won't release any smoke and it is good for the health and for our environment. Our surroundings also it won't pollute at all. So this is also a good method by baking biscuits, cakes, pizza. These all are prepared by using baking method. So baking is one of the useful appliance. Microwaves are very useful cooking appliance. And this is electric induction stoves we'll call them. So these inductions also without any gas it works with the help of electricity. So these appliances won't release the smoke and will not pollute our surroundings. They are good for cooking. So these are the appliances and these are the utensils. These are utensils we are using, and the other one is appliance. Pot, pressure cooker, both are utensil. And microwave, and this one is induction cooker. Both we use. And the next one is other two appliances we'll see now. The other appliance is this is grilling. Yesterday you learned about grilling method. Directly cooking on fire called as grilling. So for grilling directly to keep the fire, we are using a griller. This is called as griller. So from down through the electricity, direct fire is produced and the food items get cooked by using this grill. So this method is called grilling. Grilling is also need very little oil and good for our health. And the other appliance is solar cooker. So this solar cooker, no need of any electricity, no need of the gas like which we are using to cook the food items on gas. So it's no need of gas, no need of electric appliance like microwave or the induction just now I showed you, or like griller, no need of this anything. It works only with the help of sunlight. It absorbs the sunlight and it makes the food get cooked. So this is solar cooker. It's also one of the appliances used for cooking. And next when we see how to cook the food items, how the food items to cook safely. Before this, you need to do one activity from your worksheet. From the work S4, one paragraph is given about how to cook the food safely. You might have heard recently in newspapers and TV channels they showed in a school children, nearly 40-50 children got affected by eating the poisonous food. And many experiments, many after doing lot of investigation, it came to know that they consumed the poisonous food. Due to the poisonous food, they all got affected and they suffered with health problems, vomitings, and they hospitalized. And later on, after investigation, they found that the food what the children ate in that school is poisoned because it was stored in a container before it used to store in a it is used to store the insecticides and pesticides. So that container they used for storing the food. So whenever we are storing food, we must see that the container should be very neat and clean, and it should not be used up for any other purpose before. It should not be used for storing any chemicals before. Such type of utensils only we must use for keeping food items. And also see in this picture the lady is cleaning the utensil or cleaning the food items and vegetables before cooking is very essential. Before cooking anything, either it may be the vegetable, pulses, whatever may be, they should clean with water compulsory. And no need of any filtered water and all, no need. This normal water is enough in steaming and boiling methods. Why? Because In steaming, anyhow, we are going to heat the water. We are going to boil that water so that if any germs are there, they get killed by boiling method and steaming method. So when you are going to cook the food with water, it's better to use normal water. No need of any filtered water. And before cooking, the utensil also should be very clean so that our food will not get poisoned. It don't be poisoned if we cook in a neat and clean utensils. At the same time, when we clean the food items what we are going to cook, that's also very good for us. They are not going to harm at all. And the next picture when you see in this picture, the lady was going very close to the stove. That's also not a safe method. When you are cooking the food, if it catch fire, you are not supposed to go very close to the cooking appliance. You should not go very near to the stove. It may cause for accidents. There is a possibility for occurring accidents. So we should not go very near to the fire, very near to the stove while cooking. And next, when we see what are the cooking methods, safe cooking methods, when we see here it's showing as mm, here it's showing how to cut the vegetables, what we are supposed to do while cutting the vegetables, how to keep our work area when we are cooking. Our working area should be very neat and clean, and the appliances like a knife and the cutter what you are using, these all should be neat and clean, or else they may carry the dust and germs into our body. So this photograph tells you how neat it should be and how they are wearing the gloves while cooking or cutting the vegetables. Can you guess why they are wearing the gloves? You can also see in some hotels and some areas the suppliers, food suppliers, visitors will keep wear the gloves and caps. Did you observe that? What for they are wearing like that? Chefs also will wear the gloves and the caps. Can you guess what for they are wearing like that? Yes, because their hand should not come in contact with the food item. They may pass the germs. And one more thing, their cap will prevent the hair and all without falling in food items what they are going to cook. To stop the hair falling in the food items and to keep the food safe and clean, they'll wear the gloves like chefs and waiters. In hotels, you can observe them wearing gloves and caps. Understood, children? And the next very important thing is while cooking, we should never use a mobile in the kitchen. So these signals sometimes they may catch fire and you may forget what you are cooking when you are busy in talking and mobile. So avoid talking, avoid using the mobile phones in the kitchen. These all are explaining to you because you are the growing up children. You must educate the people around you. So first you should know all these rules and you should be safe for yourself first. That's why these lessons are included for you. And the next one, never wear the loose clothes when you are working in the kitchen. Loose clothes have a chance to catch the fire. So wear tight clothes, better wear a apron while cooking in the kitchen so that it will be comfortable while cooking. And the other thing, don't hold the hot items with bare hands. Use a cloth for holding the hot items, hot utensils. Understood, children? So in today's class, you learned about the different methods, different utensils and appliances are used in the kitchen. You learned, and you also learned how to be safe in the kitchen. What way we can be safe in our kitchen? How to cook the food safely? You learned. Understood, children? So these lessons are not only meant for understanding and writing. These lessons also meant for to follow in your day-to-day life. Whatever you are reading, whatever you are understanding, you must try to follow in your day-to-day life. So among all the appliances, which appliance is good for our health? Absolutely, the solar cooker. If we are not affordable for solar cooker, then we can use the utensil which is needed very less oil. Some utensils like frying pan we are using to fry the item, shallow frying. And to work in the frying pan, is very little deep in structure and not deep fried, only shallow frying. Little fry can do by using this frying pans. And non-stick cookware, frying pans and pressure cookers, these all are good for our health. So your activity is in your kitchen and observe how your favorite food is cooked and what utensils are needed for cooking your favorite food. Find out and write in your notebook, children. And at the same time, we will also see what are the questions given in these two blocks. So come to page number 27, children. Page number 27. Here there are different pictures are given. Different utensil pictures are given. You need to identify from your understanding. Till now, along with the picture, I explained each and every utensil which is used. So you find out by the picture, you find out which utensil that is and for which purpose we are using. So the first one is steamer. First one is steamer and the second one is steamer. What for we use? For steaming. Very good. And the second picture is frying pan. This one is given. So what for this we'll use? For frying the items. And the last next picture is this one. What is this? Microwave. What for we use this? For baking. Yes, very good. And the next picture is given this one. What is this? Solar cooker. How the solar cooker works? By using solar energy. Very good. Which utensil would you use to boil a potato and why or why not? Definitely the steamer we use, or else the pressure cooker we use for boiling potatoes. Why means to save the fuel. To make it boil quickly, we use these utensils. Understood, children? And in page 28, a paragraph is given about how to cook safely. Just now we discussed about all the safely cooking methods we discussed. Same way here also one paragraph, one story is given for you. You nicely read that story and try to answer the questions which are given below. Write 2 reasons that can make cooked food harmful for us? When the cooked food will be harmful? When it is not cooked properly, when it is cooked in dirty vessels, dirty utensils. When we use dirty utensils or when food is not cooked properly, then definitely we feel sick. And the next one is, why do chefs wear gloves and a cap while cooking? Just now I told you. They'll wear to avoid their hair fall in the food item, to avoid the contact with food. Okay. In steaming, we cook food using steam. Should we use filtered water? Just now I told you. In steaming, anyhow water gets boiled, and if any germs are there, they can get killed. So no need of filtered water in steaming and boiling. Radha bought a biscuit packet. This is very essential, children. Every packed food will have some date on it. Your biscuit packet, chocolate packet, any packed food, chips, aloo chips or kurkures, whatever may be, when it comes in a packed form, some date will be written on that, expiry date. So whenever you are going to buy and eat, you must see that expiry date. If it is already over the expiry date, the such type of food never eat. The items whatever they used, they may be poisonous again. So before buying any packed foods, you should compulsory see the expiry date. And if the expiry date crosses, you should not use that packed food for eating. That's what he is asking in S3, S4, fourth question. So you write there, why we must not eat the expired foods. So he is asking you, Radha bought a biscuit packet which expired 2 months ago. Should we eat? Give reason for your answer. Definitely no. We should not eat expired date foods because they may harm us. Understood, children? I think you clearly understood about cooking appliances, cooking utensils and safe cooking methods. So nicely write about that activity what I told you before and also complete page 27 and 28 in your volume book, children. Thank you.